Are you a woman that's been deciding or debating whether or not you want to start hormone replacement therapy? Well, this is my super quick 100-day update, and let me tell you, yesterday I sat down and it kind of just occurred to me, is this the right choice for me? Because I haven't been feeling better. 100 days, only once did I increase the dosage for progesterone and estrogen. I do not take or haven't tried testosterone yet, but I don't feel any better. I don't feel huge improvements at all. The only thing I haven't had since is night sweats or hot flashes during the day. But the fatigue, the brain fog, the bloating, I've had periods since starting. 5 of them to be exact. The last one being super weird. The first 4 were like one after the other, only like a week in between. Then I went like 5 weeks without, had my 5th period since then. And it was really weird. I had severe back pain. Like I was like, what the heck? Am I constipated or is it a period coming? I had no idea. The pain in my back did ease off once I started bleeding, but holy moly, like I was like, why is this happening? I feel like honestly, I've gone back in time to 2-3 years ago when I was going through all these super random weird symptoms. Anyways, so that has not improved. The amount of bleeding for this recent period was not excessive. It's just the pain in my lower back was weird, like very painful. I've been experiencing a lot of inflammation, a lot of bloating, fatigue, but also I've had like weird stress going on lately. So that totally affects how I feel for sure. Somebody was questioning weight gain. Do you gain weight when you start HRT? Truthfully, I have not gained weight. The 20 pounds I gained was before I started. Last summer, I did manage to lose some weight, but over the winter, I put those few extra pounds back on. But usually I move more in the spring and summertime, so I usually do weigh a little less in the summertime. So I'm looking forward to that because truthfully, my shorts and my tops are kind of feeling snug. So I feel like that's the best way to motivate somebody to kind of like exercise more, move more, just because, I don't want to buy new clothes. So it just makes me, go out and move more. Hopefully I try to reintroduce a little bit of jogging or get back on the water and paddle and bike some more to work different muscles in my body. I've been seeing a lot more women in the neighborhood wearing vests, those weighted vests. So I have weights for like my ankles and I have bands for stretching and stuff like that. But it really has maybe, it's a good reminder for all women in late 40s, 50s to keep working on your muscles and not to like lose more than we might have already have. I know my body looks different, feels different. I don't feel as strong. But let me tell you, if I want to do something, like a couple weeks ago, I dug out 2 cedars I had in my backyard to move them to somewhere else. And yes, I needed help with one of them to move it because it was like probably 300 pounds. But when I'm determined, I will get stuff done, I swear. But like most of the time, I just feel much weaker than I did, let's say in my 20s or 30s. Absolutely. My body's not the same and our bodies don't recover the same. Yeah, but we have to keep working at it. So I was asking the lady yesterday when I was walking how she likes hers, and she said that it was, hurting her back, hurting her neck because she has a lot of neck tension. But otherwise, she is also trying to like walk more with it. So I don't know. I might try like a backpack with some like weights and then just keep adding a little bit more weight as I get used to it. Definitely something that I want to remind myself to do more often. My back feels weird. Again, this period was just hurting so bad and there's a lot of clicking sounds in my lower spine. So keeping your back strong is super, super important. What would I do different at this point? I'm trying to think, other than like trying to keep eating healthy, is super important. I'm trying to reduce my carbs and just being more mindful of not consuming like bad sugars. Like fruit is okay once in a while for me, but even if I overdo it on fruits, I don't feel good. And then 2 weeks ago, my doctor sent me a blood requisition to check my my diabetes, because I'm in the pre-diabetic, the concerning level. Like I've always been like 5.8, 5.9, go back to 5.78, and then I'm at 6. So you get flagged when you're at 6, at least here in Canada. Doesn't mean I am diabetic, but at the same time, it just means that we have to keep a closer eye on it. But it's kind of crazy, right? Like I am not obese. I move my body all the time. I eat pretty healthy. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, but yet all these little things are just piling up in addition to being perimenopausal and then having thyroid issues and trying HRT. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, give me a break. Like seriously, give me a break. But I guess that's where I'm at in life. Busy mom. My health is changing. So as women, we have to prioritize taking care of ourselves because nobody else is going to do it for us but us, really. I mean, even if you have a supportive family, supportive partner, any change you try is entirely up to you. So if you're debating whether or not HRT is right for you, the only thing I can say is talk to your doctor, talk to your trusted medical professional. They will hopefully guide you in the right way. Hopefully you will find somebody that helps you in the way you deserve to be helped, because that's also been challenging for myself. And I was super surprised that my doctor was actually willing to help me, even though I had only been without a period for 6 months when I started. But again, stress is a huge factor in this phase of our life. So stress can affect if you are having periods or not, or if you have cysts or fibroids, or anything that's affecting how you have your cycles every month. So I feel you. I care for how you feel. If you have questions, just let me know. At this point, honestly, I don't know if I will continue. If I don't feel improvements in the next few months, I swear, I know it has protective effects on your brain, on your heart, on your bones, but I don't feel any different. I really don't. I'm not saying that this is supposed to be the magical cure, but it sometimes makes me so upset when you read women saying, oh, I started and 2 days later, I felt like a changed woman. Well, sadly, I don't feel that way. I truly don't. As I'm doing this, my spine is freaking clicking. Anyways, at least my hair is washed and I don't look so horrible today. Yesterday I woke up, and when you have thyroid issues, if you eat the wrong thing, for me it's corn. Anything with corn, I will wake up with the poofiest eyelids, swollen eyes, and I just look insane. And it affects it, it does affect my vision when that happens. So again, I got to remind myself, even though corn in moderation can be great for some, it is horrible for me. I don't digest it. It creates major inflammation in my body, and it just, it does not make me feel great. So sometimes you think you're eating something healthy, but it might not be benefiting you in a good way. Same with coffee. I know I'm always on and off about coffee, but lately I have to say that I think it's affecting my cortisol levels, so I might have to remind myself to eat before I drink any coffee, which is hard sometimes because I'm not necessarily hungry first thing in the morning, and I don't know what to eat anymore because I don't eat eggs, I don't digest meat, I don't eat gluten, I'm trying to reduce carbs. So what the F, and what do you eat? So this morning I had a little tuna with chopped up pickles and celery. And yes, I put a little mayo. You can put vegan mayo, you can put regular mayo. Regular mayo has eggs. So again, it's always every little choice I make will affect how I feel. I did not put it in a sandwich. I just ate it on its own. Tuna is one of the one of the only proteins. Like fish is okay in moderation, but any other protein, I just don't do well. And I can tell, like, my body feels weird. Oh, I just thought of something. Lately, I don't know what it is, but all my fingers are cracking. And you would think that this is like more of a symptom like in the winter, but I don't know. So I'm trying to remind myself to drink more water because it freaking hurts. So inflammation will do that, as well as dehydration. So yeah, so my nails are fine. My nails are healthy and they're growing, but like 80% of my fingertips are cracked right now, and it hurts, especially when it's like on both sides. I keep trying to put stuff to help, but oh my goodness. I do put castor oil often, whether it's my eyes, my fingers, and you hear a lot about castor oil, which will bring me to my next topic. I talk about constipation a lot in my videos. If this is possibly the first video you've watched of mine. And somebody had said putting castor oil in their belly button overnight. I'm like, I tried it once. I'm like, it doesn't work. But was it last week? Because I had such crazy severe back pain, I thought I was constipated to the point that it was causing me all this pain. So I started putting more castor oil in my belly button and rubbing more around the area and then covering it so it doesn't like stain my clothes. I did it for 3-4 days, and it actually, I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I was going to the washroom the next day. I was like, oh, this is cool. I will take this. So I haven't done it in the last few days. My bowel movements are very non-present when I don't do anything to help the situation. But anyway, so if it's something you want to give a try, castor oil, you definitely have seen or will see a lot of videos after you hear me say it and you're watching my video, because anyways, it'll probably pop up in your feed because algorithm is kind of interesting that way. But it does work. It does help also to grow your eyelashes if you have a thyroid issue. Dry skin, it will help with that too. Anyways, so this is my video for my update for 100 days on HRT. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and who knows what my next video will be. But if you have something specific you want me to share about, just let me know, because your questions can help another woman that is going through the same thing as us. So please don't be shy to ask. We can help each other out, and I will see you in the next video, and I appreciate you and thank you for watching. Bye.